Hey everybody, it's Cassie again with Kenra Professional. I am so excited. I'm here with my model, Ashani, today. We are gonna show you some beautiful face framing layers that is a great cut for a lot of people. It's especially great for fine-haired clients. I think you're gonna love it. I can't wait to get started. Here we go. For this haircut, I start with a profile parting, which means that I'm going to take it from the middle front of her forehead all the way down to the nape of her neck. And we're just splitting it into two separate sections. The easiest way to part the hair is to comb it in the direction that you're trying to part. So for a middle part, I like to comb the hair all the way backwards and then start from my middle front of the forehead and move all the way through to the back section. I'm now going to use that point to make my middle all the way to the bottom. Easy way to find your guide is to place your thumb exactly where you want your comb to go. Because Ashani is growing out of fringe compartment, we already have a bit of a guideline of where we want to start from, which is just around to the bottom of her lip. Now, depending on, your client's goals or what they want, depends on where you want to start this. Some people like a shorter fringe compartment where they can wear it and kind of get maybe a little swooping fringe, but because for her, we're just blending out some old layers and giving her more movement, we're gonna work with what she already has. Give myself a nice square guideline here to start with. So from that guideline is what I will be building all of the layers off of. I'm gonna be working diagonal forward sections until I get to the recession area of her hairline. Then I'll be working more in a vertical section all the way through to the back and pulling all of that forward. I'm actually standing opposite of where I'm cutting. I am taking section across and I'm cutting straight down, but you can see I'm slightly pointing back to her face or pointing backwards. That's gonna give me some elongation as I work my way out to the bottom, which will help preserve the length. So with this kind of haircut, what I really love about it and why I think it's so great for somebody like Ashani is because her hair is fine, it's really going to showcase some layers. It's going to help preserve length, but she's going to get a lot of movement and really be able to style it up. And this is going to allow her hair to fall back really nicely. It'll be perfect for blowouts. It'll be perfect if she wants to curl it. It's just going to be a great overall cut. As you can see, I'm kind of running out of hair to cut at this point, which means that we have done a really good job of preserving the length. Now on the opposite side, working the other direction, I'm in the opposite corner of her head. So I'll be moving this way. Same sectioning and technique, but moving through and in the opposite direction. And now, same angle, but I'm pointing away from the face and cutting up. Once again, like the other side, barely anything to cut, which means we're preserving length. Now with the hair still parted in this direction, I'm going to be taking subsections, working my way up to create a nice strong perimeter line. because we cut the hair off forward and across, it's going to actually kick back really easy when we dry, which will be really nice and open up her face. For her blow dry, I'm going to use our Thickening mousse, which will be great, just a nice base to give her a little more fullness with the blowout. Also, just to make sure it's easy to glide through when I'm using the round brush and the blow dryer, I'm using a little bit of our Luxe One leave-in. Now I just want to go back in with the layers dried so that I can kind of see how they shaped up, how it looks, and especially with blonde hair that tends to be a little finer. You know, we just want to make sure that we're not getting any big chunky chunks or anything that looks off. So just a little blending with dry cutting. So I'm just going to go in and same side as opposed to the opposite. I'm just gonna kind of go in, take a look at my layers, lift them up, make sure there's no big heavy sections that need to be some weight taken out of them. So I'll just take a look like that. And then I can kind of take a little glance. I'm doing a little slice cutting, just taking my scissors in, closing as I'm coming out. And that just takes out a little bit of the weight and softly blends out that line. Now that I feel happy with the haircut, feels nice, soft, blended, I'm gonna go in with a little iron and give her some curl. To curl her hair, I'm using the Dry Oil Conditioning Mist, which is nice. It's a really lightweight styler, but also helps to protect the hair with the curling iron. So now I'm gonna just use a little bit of the Perfect Medium spray just to give it a nice soft hold, but still touchable and movable. So this is our final look. Such a simple face framing technique that is, you know, something you can do behind the chair. It's so client friendly. Ashani, I loved it. What about you?
It's gorgeous. I love it.
We hope you love it too. Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more YouTube tutorials just like this.